Okay, so we continue to speak about Achvat Chinam, yes? Where do we see Achvat Chinam in the creation? Where do we see it? I see that you're thinking, okay, so I will help you. How about the connection between Ima and her child? She gave birth, right? How much she is investing on the child? Endless. Why Hashem did it like that? That the child will be helpless. He needs support in everything. Why Hashem did not brought us to the world like He bring the animals. They becoming independent right after birth. We are the only one that cannot function, yes, without the help of Ima. Why did Hashem do it? What's the reason? To show us, to show us that Hashem gave us as a nature for every ima to love her kids. Meaning it's not something that it's natural. No, it's not. It's above nature. It's above nature. So it's a matana that Hashem gave us and to the ima, where she's starting to feel for the child right after birth, yes? Before birth, she feels like after birth. What happened? What happened? Hashem gave her the ability to start to pour love on the child because it's something so important. Okay, so now we know that the same way that the child, the infant, he needs food, he needs to be changed diapers, and so on. Part of it is he needs love. That Ima will hug him, will kiss him, put him to sleep, and so on. They need it. It's part of the creation. I'm saying all this because we have to understand that love, it's like you're not supplying food to the child. If you're not providing food for the child, what will happen to him? The same way it goes with love. So if Hashem gave us so many reasons to love the child, they innocent, they sweet, they smell good, right? They have a very special smell to the skin. Hashem gave us all the reasons for us to give the child the feeling of protection and love and careness. So meaning is a big need. It's a big need. So we have to learn this. We have to register it and to act. To act. It's part of the child's life, very important part of his life. So, why it's so difficult for us to love? Why is it? Here we go. Let's say you have a mother that she have a child 10 years old. A chutzpaniak. He knows how to answer back. Ima was very precise, and it became a war zone between Ima and the child. And both of them were frustrated every time they had to confront with each other. So this mother once told me why when the child was younger, it was so much fun. I used to play with the child, pour on him love. Where all these feelings disappeared on me all of a sudden. And באמת, where it disappeared? When the child answering back to you. Can you love him like you're loving an infant? No. Okay. So let's see what happened. The child, when he is small and he needs us, good, then we okay. Now he grows up a little bit, he goes to school, he have friends. Now he doesn't want to stay home all the time. I want to go to my friends. When he was 2 months old, did he have any friends? No. Now he wants to share his life with other people as well. Okay. All of a sudden he becomes independent. He has also something to say. He wants this, he wants that. And slowly, he is developing to be a personality, mature, and he has his own character, independent. So now only you and the child is not existing anymore. When he was infant, who was there? Ima and the child. Yes? Who else? Who else? Nobody. Now when he's going to school, now he has friends. And now he is maturing, so he wants to be independent. So we're not the only one anymore. And if I'm not the only one anymore, so also the control already, we feel when we're losing the control on the child, he becomes too independent. And we have difficult time to accept it. Aren't we? Everybody will have a teenager over here, right? Aren't you asking yourself from time to time, what happened to the innocent child that we had? What happened to the innocent child that we used to love so much? We had so much fun with him. Aren't we? So let me ask you, what happened? What happened?
They grow up, that's it, Rabbi.
Why that's it? Why?
Because now they know what's going on. They are out of the box already.
So why can't we accept the change with a goodwill? The fact is that the child grew up. He cannot stay infant all his life. He grew up. He wants to be independent. Okay, what's wrong with that? We don't have the courage. Not always we have this courage to accept the change willingly. Yes, we understand. You're growing up. Okay. We're not the only one anymore in the picture. There is more people in the picture. Deep inside our heart, we want our child to be only us. That's it. We don't want anybody involved in your life, only us. Think about it for a second. We want him to be exactly like what we want him to be, what we understand. We want him to fulfill our, expectations. And we have a lot of expectations. So now, here we go. As they say in the modern society, which I don't know until now what modern means, right? Maybe somebody will help us with a definition of modern. Anybody? What is modern?
Rabbi, every time in Israel I said modern Orthodox, they laughed at me. They said, what is modern Orthodox? So
What is this, Mehmet?
yeah, they said, what is
I
this?
don't know what it is. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they said, what is this? What is?
Okay, so I'm asking you. I assume that there is people over here that went to college, went to the. What is the definition of modern? I'm surprised. Nobody knows.
A rabbi implemented their own rules,
What?
implementing their own comfortable rules.
Uh-huh.
Being up to
Modern
date.
means getting rid of the old and coming in with something new, like a revolution, but it really is a distortion of reality.
Meaning each person makes his own rules for life? Is that?
No.
To be a
Okay.
follower, not the original. To be a follower.
Okay, so what does it mean your furnitures are not modern style? It's antique style.
Things are out
Who
of
said
date.
what?
Out of date.
Old
Out of
fashioned.
date, too.
So Rabbi Google says modern is a person who advocates or practices a departure from traditional styles or values.
Meaning he wants to create his own values.
Yes. His
But
own value.
business like character?
No. So if you becoming a transgender, right? So you're very, very modern. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And we, the normal one, they're gonna call us antique style.
That's what I said.
Welcome to the crazy world.
Yep.
Meaning they want to break all boundaries.
They want to break
We
with
don't-
tradition.
We don't like it. That's called modern. So, do you know how you say Belashon HaKodesh downhill? Midron.
Yerida?
Again.
Yerida.
Sounds like
Wrong.
sounds like modern.
What?
Sounds like
Exactly.
modern. Yeah.
I was thinking about that. So, you know what? Meaning, when you call yourself modern, you're going downhill.
Mhm.
So, this is the beginning of the end. And what happened when you're going downhill? When you get all the way down, you crashed already to pieces. That's exactly what happened. So now, the modern society, as we say today, they approach to life is like a field of competition. The society giving us at least what success means. That the value according to them, the highest value, you're going to see it on the top. And you grading people according if they reach the top or not. There is no a fixed value to success. Every society, they judging the community according to the standard that they set up for themselves. Some of them, they will go to the finance. If you reach, that's the highest value to be rich. And some tell you no. Knowledge. That's the most important thing. So, some say, no, I want my son to be a doctor. And the other one says, no, I want him to be in the money field, in real estate. If he'll make it there, that's, and the other one says, no, education is more important. So what is the common ground over here? To classify the people according to the criteria of success. The same way that we see it in the society, the same way it's in the family. What are we value the most? For us, there is success and there is a failure. That's what we have. Because they see their kids as an extension of themselves. So if the child will make it or not, the parents take the blame upon themselves. Meaning, because my son, according to them, is not successful, we wanted him to be a doctor. And he went and he became a contractor. We failed. That's not what we had in mind for him. Did you fail? No, you're not.
Rav, I know a rabbi in Jerusalem, a very big Torah scholar, and two of his sons are plumbers, and he's very happy with that. He wasn't interested, he's only interested they know Torah. He wasn't interested in them being in, and he let all of his children do whatever they had to do.
Very
their
good.
character.
Very good.
He didn't push any of them to be like him.
You can't.
But most people think they should, they have to.
That's the problem. That's the problem. So, how many times you heard two ladies talking to each other, and one Ima saying to the other one, my son brought me 100 in math because I invested in him a lot. Can you analyze what I said now? I'll repeat. My son brought me 100 in math because I invested a lot. What do you hear from here?
I got 100 myself.
What?
I got 100 myself. That was my doing
How do you know that?
because I was the one who invested in the kid. This is how it sounds to me. Like if someone says, I invested so much on my kid and he got 100, it means like it was my effort.
What was the key word? The key. He brought.
He got me. I invested in him. It wasn't that he
No, your husband just said the answer.
Brought me.
Brought to me.
Brought
he
me.
got me.
He brought me 100. Meaning you only, the child is only a messenger. If he's succeeding, I'm succeeding. If he did not succeed, meaning I failed. Aren't we all like that? Yes or no? No.
In some way, yes, maybe. But also, Rabbi, it's a lot of times why the parents do that is because there is a comparison between like friends. Oh, my child does this. Oh, what is your child going for? Oh, why she chose this field? Why not this? And now, like, that's how it is. And that's why a lot of people, the way Rabbi said, they feel guilty of not fulfilling what they want. So that's what pushing them. Like, I want my child to be like this because it's my praise.
Okay, good. Because we going according to the value, what the society value. Not what my child needs. You know, deep inside, we feel that we brought the 100 in math. The mark is so important for us because it brought us higher in the level of what the society value. You need to be genius in math. Then if you're a plumber, if you have the guts to check yourself up, think about if your daughter came home and she said, you know, we have a presentation. They have a show. And Ima says, are you part of it? She says, no, they didn't choose me. Were you disappointed? Were you disappointed? How come other kids yes and my child no? Or you're going to the school and the Rebbe is saying to Abba, your child is, and Abba is coming home. What is he saying to the child now? You embarrass me in front of the Rebbe. Don't we take it personally? You embarrass me. I couldn't look at the Rebbe. Why are we there? Are we in the classroom? So why you got embarrassed? Because my child is my business card. Who are you? Let me show you my business card. Here we go. Don't you think that everybody is like that? We are very proud of what our kids achieving because it makes us go up in the level of what the society call value,
Status.
a status. This is the reason that we have expectation from the child. We have many hopes for his success. Because when he successful, we feel success. When he fail, we feel we fail. Okay. And what happened? When the child is already small, you decided already, according to the neighbors and everybody else, when he has to turn on his bed already, what time he needs to crawl, in what months, when he will have to stand up, and if Chas v'Shalom is not going according to what the society said, something is wrong, we have to take him to the doctor. The same way when he grows up. The peer pressure from the society pushing us to raise perfect kids. Children that will not fight with the guest, with the children of the guest. Children that be successful in the education. And kids that should never disappoint us. That's what we want. So, how can you love a child like this? Isn't it conditional love? If you satisfy me, I will love you. If you live up to my expectations, yes, of course I love you. If not, zeu.
So
Yeah,
Rav, the
parents
child
like that.
commodity. The child becomes a commodity, like a car that you didn't like, didn't perform. Something you buy in the store, it didn't perform.
Now, imagine how the child feels. What pressure he has.
There are parents like that? That they love the
What?
child, that they love the child only if they do what they want?
Not only when they do what you want, they live up to your expectations.
I understand, but what if not? Then they won't love their own child?
You're very disappointed and you're starting to blame yourself. So all this, how can you love like this?
Yeah, but this is what Hashem wants for this child, right?
Love means blind. You don't see the faults, you don't see anything, you see only the good.
Yes, that's love. Yeah,
So
but there are parents who love their kids just the way they are.
I doubt it very much. I'm sorry to say it, but I doubt it very much. Because it always depends on something. Let me tell you something. I'm the first one to admit that to raise kids, it's not a simple mission at all. Especially our time. It's something that needs a lot of education. Why? Beside that, we have to give endless. Even when they married, you continue to give, to be a babysitter, to cook for them. Can you pick up my child from the school? You never finish. You always give. And we need to what? To deal with the disappointments that we have. Many times we have disappointments from our kids.
Yes, and we forgive them, right?
But you are not at ease.
No, you're
because the child is always in front of you, next to you.
right. Right.
Why? Maybe have few characters that you don't know where it's coming from. Or the personality of the child that you don't like. And sometimes we don't know how this child will be. A serious one. We wanted a child mature, serious, with qualities, and many talents. We imagine that that's what we're gonna have. A serious one, investing in his learning. But in reality, the child that is in our house, far away from the dream that we have, far away. So to be a parent means to learn how to accept. You have a wish that was not fulfilled, keep it for yourself. Because I have to give you some hope and to encourage you to help us to accept the dreams that didn't come true. We have to know exactly what does it mean to be a parent. Jewish life, the Torah, seeing the chinuch of the child as a job. It's part of Avodat Hashem. It's nothing to do with you. This is Avodat Hashem. The abilities of the child, the talent, is status, the financial one, and also the child that Hashem gave us. All the talent that we got from Hashem, the abilities, for one reason: to complete our mission in this world, which is our child. With all the ups and the downs that he has, is a part of the plan of Hashem. Why Hashem gave me a child who don't know how to sit? He was born like that, because that's what Hashem wants from you. You love the child not because his achievements, because he is your child, he is a neshama, and you have to do your best without any expectations. I'll do what Hashem told me to do. If he wants to be a plumber, if he wants to be, I don't know what, that's what Hashem wants from the child. Me, my job is to channel him according to the talent that Hashem gave my child, not what the society wants. We're not doing what Hashem wants us to do. We're doing what the society wants us to do. How many kids didn't go to yeshiva? Yeah. Because the society decided that the English department in the yeshivot are no good. And maybe your child is not meant to be a lawyer. Let's say the English the department is bad, which is not. Who put such a pressure on you? Did Hashem give you a child that you should send them to a public school?
No, the society put the pressure.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you don't love your child. Your child have to perform.
Right.
This is not love.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yes. We decided how many times you send kids to college, right? And then they come and say, you wanted him to be a doctor, he wanted to go to business. You don't see all the dreams that you build up and block. So Hashem gave us the koach and the wisdom the financial, everything. So we're going to be able to do the job that we were sent for. And the job is to continue the world and to do with the child with what Hashem sent him with. So you don't know what this child will be. They said, we'll see, I don't have any plans. We'll see what he wants to do, what he loves to do. According to this, we'll channel it through the Torah way into where he wants to go. So now, if we will have such a perspective, it will remind us always that chinuch is to go with the child according to what is neshama calling for. To consider, to be considerate to his to what is he as a person according to his abilities, a character that he has. And to build them according to him, not according to us, him. So now, every attempt to change the character of a child, you're wasting energy and you're not fulfilling your mission in this world. A character you cannot change because the character he needs for his mission in the world. Can you turn a child that is a little bit on the quiet side? You want to change him to be loud. You think you can do it?
No way. No.
No way. A child that don't like to learn. He likes instrument. Let him fix instrument. He's very good when he gets, a toolbox. He loves it. And the parent says, man, that's what he wants. He came to the world for this. We think that we are the factory. The child is the material. And now we're going to shape it according to what we want. Totally wrong. They are seeds. You plant a seed, and now we have to pour water, you plow, you take care of it. And you don't know what's going to come out of it, right? When you planting something in the ground, do you know what's going to happen to it?
No, it might grow, it might not.
But the effort you have to put,
Yes.
a child is a seed. Plant it, and now start to invest. We investing, and we praying that the seed will bring us a big tree. But we know that we are not in control. Are we in control? We're not. Imagine you see a gardener okay, that he gets so mad. You see a tree that grew, but no fruit. He's gonna kick the tree. He said, why didn't you grow? How much effort I put on you? How much money I spent on you? Is he normal? That's a child. You plant, you invest, and you pray. Zero. You're not in control. You can live peacefully if you know that I have to do to the best of my abilities. No more, Hashem will not ask you. That's what. We, parents, our job is to put an effort to give the seed what it needs. Pour there water, not Coca-Cola. So our job is to work on the spiritual part. Just to show him the way. Zero. Don't deal with the outcomes. You're always going to be disappointed. Because the outcome is not in our control. Imagine the gardener, every day he'll take the seed out to see how much it grew, and then he'll put it back. Again, he'll take it out, again back. What are the chances that this seed will become a tree? You invest, don't think about what's going to happen with the child. I'm doing my job. And the Pirkei Avot says, Lo alecha melacha ligmor. Don't forget, there is a third partner over here also. Abba, Ima, and Hashem. We do our part, Hashem has to do his part. So if we send the child to yeshiva, we did everything, okay? And the child said, I don't want to stay in the yeshiva. I want to go here, I want to go there. So if the child made it or not, is not the how to measure if you succeeded or not. This is the society. That's the society. They have different values than we have. So now, tell me something. Love is a science?
No, it's an emotion.
Huh?
No, it's an emotion. It's a commitment.
And there is a way to measure it?
Hmm.
No.
No, I don't think so. No.
No. Why? Because love is art. It's a skill.
Hmm.
And a skill and art you cannot measure.
Hmm.
And now, every skill and every art, you can learn more and more and to enhance it. If you're dealing with science, right? 2 plus 2, it will always be 4, right? It's not going to be 5. Love is not like that. Love is an art. So art is very open. There is all kinds of them. It's a skill that you have to develop. It's very well can be that we reacted toward love as database, a database. Either you have it, either you don't have it, right? Like the computer, yes? Either you have this program or you don't have it. We didn't think that you can acquire love. Why? That's what the Rambam saying. There is a mitzvah to love Hashem. If it's something emotions, how can you command me to do something emotional? So it means that the Torah wants to tell us a message. Even if you don't have it, right? It doesn't mean you don't have it. It's there. Now you have to work on it. That's why Hashem commanding us to love Him. It's there, it's inside. It's not science. It's an art. Go and learn. And you can develop love. Many people think when they get married because we loved each other. That, no way. You develop it through the years. And through the years, it went deeper and deeper and deeper. So I want to end with this note, and tomorrow we're going to continue because now we're going deep into the matter. First of all, everybody have the gene that called the love genes. The problem is we did not develop it yet. We have to work on it. When people were not religious, right? Did they love Hashem? When you're not religious, did you love Hashem?
No,
No.
No.
you didn't
So
know who
what
he was.
happened all of a sudden when you became?
You started loving him and seeing the miracles that he's been doing day by day.
Good. So if it is not there, how can you love Hashem? It's not there. Meaning is there. And we just have to develop it. So We have to live with the note. We all love our kids. This much I can tell you. We all love it. But do we have to develop it?
Yes.
When we're gonna be able to have a pure love, no matter what they are, Pitom, you see a different approach toward the word love. We have a lot to talk about. Because if you're going to understand what I'm saying here, you will know exactly what. It will help you also between husband and wife. You will know how to develop the love.
What about the young people when they just want to get married and they say that,
They don't love.
yeah, we have to love the partner right away, but it's not happening, right?
There is a chemistry there. Love, no.
Mhm.
Love takes time.
It takes time, right?
Well, it takes time. It takes time, it takes investment, it takes effort, and knowledge, a lot of knowledge.
A lot of knowledge, right?
Yes. We'll continue tomorrow in Hashem.
Very interesting, Rabbi.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Kodrav.
so much.
Thank you. I'll
Thank you, Rabbi.
see you tomorrow
Good
at 1
night,
o'clock
Rabbi.
in Hashem.
B'ezrat Hashem, good.
Tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Very